Yeah, good day. Welcome to Multinet Design in the continuation of our two-bedroom apartment that we were working on. So in the last episode, we were able to design this ground floor plan and put all these things in order. So we went ahead and was able to create the foundation plinth. So where the base of the whole house will be. So what we do here is that we want to develop the first floor plan, which is the upper floor for this particular one. So at the elevation, let's go to on south elevation, we create only one level, the level 1 to the level 2. This is level 2, which is 1. So we need to add more level to this one so that there will be an existing one that will be representing the roof whenever we get there. So we just click on there, you see create similar, then you look for the particular height of like 3000, so you implement that into the space. So this one will be available and will be represented in every area of what of your elevation. So when you go to not elevation, you're going to see that here. So let us quickly open up and make sure that this crop region is shown and expand it so that you'll be able to be seen whatsoever we are doing in full length and full course. You do the same thing here and expand that as well, so let it be opened. So if you have something like this in your code, so that is how you do, that is how you expand. So this one you click around and see it be able to lock. So it's being locked wherever you see that it's locked. Anytime you change any one of them, every one of them move together. So it work like that. So now the east as well, you can do the same thing. Just make sure that you set all your elevation as one, so that you don't need to be coming back there and be doing the work repeatedly. So I'm going to do everything at once before I proceed with arrangement of the first floor. So I'm going to lock this one. So look at it now. So you push, when you push that, because it's being locked. So how do you lock that? Is when you see this line, this faded line, everything joined together and the key, and you see this particular lock and everything is being keyed together. So you know that it's locked. You can amend and arrange. So if you shift this, all of them will shift at once. So that's just the tutorials on that level. So now let's just go to level 1. So what would you do here? We need just to take everything we have here and we put them at the upper level. So both of them is going to retain their unique position, but the only thing that we just need to do is a little bit of cantilever them so that the whole thing will be progressive. So my first issue, I'm going to delete some lines that I have here. I'm not working with my design process. So I will delete them like that. So delete. So as I have deleted that one, so what else do I need to do now is to click on the wall. So I have an issue with I think I said them. So I have issue with this one. Every window I use here, they are all long window. I didn't put window for the toilet, which I'm going to do now. So I'm going to click that and say create similar. So 221, 2100 is what I'm still going to do. So I'm going to put down those windows. So just like that and like this. So what I'm going to do now is that I will now select the wall, select all the sounds in this view, then go to level 1, then come here, select any sound in this view, just copy first, just now go to level 1, and just what you need to do here is to align to this selected with the current view, which is this one. So what we need now is the external wall that I need to shift. All just needs to shift a little bit, like 2 feet, which is 500 mm. So what we do there is we shift it from here and say offset 600. Now without copy, remove the copy part. So what we do here is shift it from here now. Good. We shift the same thing here. you saved it here as well. You save this one as well. So while you leave the remaining parts to the thing. So but from that we are going to save this upper wall at this center, because of what, the entrance. Whenever you are entering, you need to calculate that whenever they are doing entrance from here, because they are not going to enter from the front, they are going to enter into the living room straight up. So what we do here is that we shift this one in their own reasonable part. So I'm going to select that, check the total length of this before I decide to do. Just need to shift it a bit. So what I do here is that I save this one by clicking here, and I will just say, just put it in 500, 5,000, just to have a complete length shifted. So I'm going to do that here and do the same thing here. So I have done this in that area. So what I need now is that I need to draw the slab, which is this. Click here and then you say edit. So duplicate this one and then you change the thickness, because now you are using above the first floor and you need to change it, and you are changing it to 150, which is what, 6 inches. So you click on that and then you draw to fit him. Good. So after you are done with that, you can click finish. So what I do here is that I need the kitchen at the top to have the balcony, because when the turn this, you cannot just open and open like that. So what I need to do is that I will click finish, then return this back exactly to some level. So when I create, I will say create similar. So I'm going to draw wall from here, sorry, not from the toilet, from the kitchen aspect, using the reference points of what we have there. So this one you just need to drag it back. So what we do here is that you select this, select this, select this one, select this one, and you say copy everything. So when you copy here, you just drop it, sorry, just say copy. So I'm going to do copy here, and then you say constraint, you remove the constraint, then you drop it here. So that's what you do. So you click here to delete this one, delete this one, and delete this one. So now you open up this position so that you fit in. So you say open, then I will open it now. So I will just drag this one, so it's cancel, just drag it and drop it here, drag it again and drop it. Good. So now I have two things to work on again. So at this front now, I will move this front and move this one front a bit. Now this need to go further to the front, so I will edit this one. Why I just click here and say this me like okay, and I'll just type like say 500, just the expansion 500 at that level. So I will click here and break. So click here and do it here, click here and do it here, click here and do it here. So now we do it here again. So the same thing here. So this one again, you're gonna add, make it 500 as well. So 500. Yes, so you delete. So what you do, you break it. If there's still any other amendment we're still going to do when we are doing the design, we continue and we finish it up. So what we do here is that this one has a balcony at this point, and this one has the balcony at this point. So you can just demarcate them so that they have their own depth. So whatever they want to be doing here, because the advantage at the ground floor is that this one's open to the backyard and everything is available, but these ones did not have the opportunity because they hang at the upper floor, so they cannot just open the door and just flow in the air. So that is why this have to be there. So we tentatively maintain this one now. Okay, and this is what we have at this level. So we go back down here and select all the template that we have. Select all instance in this view, then you see copy. You can do everything from here by not even going to just paste to level 2. It will definitely be pasted. So you same thing, you can select all this one, select whatever you want to select, like this one, and then you say select on instance in this view. So anything that's joining them together, copy and you paste at the level 2. So when you go to level 2 now, you're going to see everything there implemented. So these are the things that you work on and fit into the position of what of design. So as we have done with this, now we look around whether those things are perfect and not perfect. So after we have done with this one, we need to now work on the stair part. So we're going to do the stair part immediately now because it's not going to take too much time. So we go to level 1. So what we do here is that we click on architecture, then we come to stair, then you say use a sketch to create. I don't like using normal stairs and so I just like to create my own. So boundary, the first I need to do is to draw the boundary, which is from here to this position. So it depends on what I'm doing for now. So I'm going to do now, click on this. I've seen what I need to see, but what I need now is that what are the total distance and length that I need to work on. So this is 1775. So 1775, what is the average of 1775? I don't need to calculate too much. All I just need is to select the boundary and use the boundary to define the middle point. So it's going to come give that to me. So after which I have done this one, what I need next is that I will now do offset. So my offset will be something like 50. So with copy is what I will do before I deleted the middle one. So I've done that one. So I'm going to delete the middle center one. Yes, this will go. So now let me check the whole length of this. I think 800. Yes, it's okay for each passenger that are coming, just to manage the space. So what I do next is that if it's not daylight audio will be okay, I can decide to expand or do whatever, but for now that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so next thing is that I need to get the riser in place and I need to start doing them right away. So the riser at this level is going to start from here. That's one riser, then the another riser. So now I need to close something down, boundary. So the boundary here, I'm going to draw the boundary at this level. So why I do my okay. Now the riser, the number of riser that I want to do now, they're not determined by the offset I'm getting. So the riser is going to be, foot part is going to be 300. So I'm going to be selecting that foot parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me just have that as the number that I needed. So I'm going to do the same thing. You can decide to mirror this one if you feel like it's okay by you. So let's just quickly do that instead of being offset anymore. So click this one and then you mirror it. So everything being mirrored to the other side. So now what you do is that you just finish it up by yes. So do the same thing to this ones, do the same thing to this ones, and delete the particular one. So you delete this boundary at the top. So what you need now is that you need to sketch the stair part. How did it flow? So it does not matter, you can just change the direction anyhow you want it, but one thing is that you must give the part that okay, there is parts that which this stair is follow. So you do that by using this and come up with this and you finish it up here. So I think with this one you have done. So when you click finish, something's supposed to be animated. So now you do this one in place, then you finish this drastically. That is the highest level of what you have done. So after you have done with this one, this is the ground floor, isn't it? So your implementation now will now be focusing on the first floor, because now the first half has to do with the staircase. The ground floor needs nothing to do with the staircase. The idea is now you're going to be on the first floor. So you are not seeing it, which means that the slab has cut it off. So for what you need to do is to get a section towards which we look at what you have created, whether it's inappropriate or not. So what do? We go to view, sorry, let's view. Then you click on section, this is section, then you draw it down from here. So the section, you when you click like this, adjust it so you like this is where you are looking at. So when you click and say go to view, if the view they only give you the other opposite side, all what you just need to do, click on this one and right click and you say flip section. So when you flip section, this is how it looks. So you look all the way around, look at it now, this is where it's facing. Before it was facing the right side, now it's facing the left side. So you go back to the section that you have created, then you look at it. The stair is not appropriate because it's longer than the other. So what you need to do, you can like select this time around. If you want the longness of the stair is okay for you, all you just need to adjust and let it be to pitch up with this one. So what we do here is that we look at the monolithic aspect is what I want to use. I prefer monolithic staircase. Now I have it. So what is telling me here is that I have two additional riser greater than what I need. So if I propose to leave it this way, which is good for me, I may decide to leave it that way, and I decide to say I want to work on it. So this one is what, 170, which is much longer. So what do we do? So what we hear is that we need to work from the desired dimension or construction or whatever that we call it. You can click on this and check whether what you have done is accurate or not. So like minimal trend, things like this, you can decide to change them like 180. So change this one, you can make this one to be 150. So the round side is 100, things like that. So you just like click OK and let's see what will happen. So now the desired length of this is 17, but now we are having what, 20. So you need to increase. Let's say we increase it now, see what will happen, to 2. So adjust it. So what you see, it's paying back because of what, the desired length is actually 17, but because I need more, I just want it to have that feeling of so I will do that. So when you check it now, this one is come back to normal size, which is supposed to be. So when you look at it from the way we have done it, this course are called the slab. So we need to edit the slab so that we'll be able to see it from the plan, the whole length of what. So what will you do? I will just click this rectangle, just open only the slab alone. Only the slab alone, because since it's a perfect rectangular space, so I don't need to do more extraordinary things. So I will just like adjust that one and see finish. So when I click finish now, the thing is there. So I'll go back to the level 2 where I am. So what I mean is that I'm not going to enter from this position, just like entering from this area. So I will just like clicking this one, sorry, just pick on one of the door, like this door, this one here, and just have like 2 of it. So you can just click here and then you click here. So those doors are here now and are where situated. So they are here and they are good on that level. Okay, so this is how far we have done here. We have this tier design, we have everything. So if there's any issue again, like this external something, just delete it, let only the internal one be relevant. So if there's any issue that we need to work on again, by the time we proceed, we are going to work. So when you're having this kind of traces underneath, all you need to do to come on to underlay. So click on none, then that will disappear and will leave you alone with what, with the whole graphics of the upper floor. So every other thing that we are going to be doing, we're going to work on them individually as we progress through these challenges. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.